Hello guys, can you believe it? We're almost in 2026. All right, we have to be ready to make that P, guys. We need to make that money. So I'm going to run through today how I make $2,000 a day. So for you, that target might be slightly different. Perhaps it's lower, it's higher. I just want to make it clear as well, I am a qualified financial advisor. However, this isn't any type of financial advice. So to get straight in there, there's a few different methods that I personally use, which are stock buying, individual stocks, especially in the UK. If you have an ISA, we have to use that limit, £20,000, as much as possible. Okay, that is the first thing I'd be doing. And then if you've got funds after that, perhaps you can look at things such as options, which I'm going to run through today. And then you've also got some riskier assets such as crypto. Again, I do have exposure to crypto. However, today we're going to be focusing more on the option side. So options, there's a lot of money to be made, I won't lie, okay? So with stocks, they grow gradually, the money would go up as the business is doing well. However, with stocks, literally in a matter of days, you can make thousands. So doesn't mean to say you should go and start doing that, start trading options. However, it is something to be mindful of, to educate yourself on how you can achieve those numbers as well. For instance, most recently, Uber stock, I just want to talk about that. So I've actually bought in at Uber stock options around the $80 mark. So the reason for that is that obviously the whole market was tanking recently. We were going downwards. Normally we have the Santa rally. However, be prepared for the unexpected for the markets. You never know what's going to happen. Whatever you think is gonna, when you think you've got it figured out, boom, the totally reverse happens. I don't have a magic ball or anything that I can tell you the future. However, we can work off history and the behavior of certain stocks. So for instance, Uber, the reason I've positioned myself for this particular stock is this. So we are looking at a stock that has great support at around the $80 mark. However, it did touch just a little bit below it as well. But you can see it's got resistance around $100 and pretty decent support. The earnings have been doing well. I love it. I won't lie, I love it when a stock's EPS, the numbers are improving. However, the stock has been coming down, okay, which is brilliant. So normally, as you can see, a few times it has come down around that $80 mark. And you can see the type of trend behavior of Uber stock as well. When it does come down, it does tend to have a bounce back. So for this particular drop low, I am wanting, expecting, hoping for a bounce upwards to around $88. So we've gotten on the options around $80 and we're hoping for it to go up to 88. I am up a lot on the position already, even though it's a $2, not even $2, is $1.30 move. So with options, for instance, I have bought calls. So that means I'm expecting the stock to go up. I do own Uber stock personally as well. I've been buying it since the IPO. So it's done really well for me. However, I just wanted to run over the different methods out there. Okay, so guys, keep learning,